ever crammed for an exam only to forget most of what you learned the very next week? What if I told you there's a best practice, even when it comes to studying? Methods that have been proven to work better than others that not only help you to memorize facts, but truly understand and retain information. So in this video, we are going to dive into the world of active recall. Hello and welcome back. I hope that everybody is doing well today. If you are new here, then hi, my name is Brittany. I'm a nurse practitioner and I'm also the creator of the Brittany Holzbeck NP Review. It's the most comprehensive, affordable, and accredited nurse practitioner boards review on the market. All of my courses are available at thenewNP.com. I'll make sure to have it linked in the description box below if you want to go and check it out. So in today's video, I am going to be going over the study technique referred to as active recall. It is a powerful tool that can help you supercharge your studying, especially for nurses, nurse practitioners who are, let's face it, balancing such a heavy load of information. You know me, you know I love to know what the science says and what evidence-based practice says. And believe it or not, evidence-based practice shows us the best methods to study and retain information. Whether you're memorizing medications, diagnostic criteria, patient care protocols, mastering active recall can make a huge difference in your academic journey and your success on boards. So what is active recall? Simply put, active recall is a learning technique where you actively stimulate your memory during the learning process. It does sound a bit redundant, but let me elaborate. Compared to more passive methods of studying, so this includes rereading, highlighting, even taking notes during lecture, all of which are very commonly used study methods, myself included, but these are actually considered to be more passive methods, and studies have actually shown these to be kind of ineffective. So what makes active recall so effective then? Think of it like trying to remember where you placed your keys. Instead of just trying to look in the obvious spots, you mentally retrace your steps. Research shows that actively recalling information strengthens neural pathways, making it easier for your brain to access that information in the future. This is kind of like watering a plant. The more consistently that you water it, the stronger and healthier it becomes. So let's go over some effective study strategies that you can implement in your studying that uses active recall as its foundation. Number one, flashcards. This is one thing I did definitely use when I was studying. I love flashcards. Come to find out, it's rooted in active recall. Use flashcards to test your knowledge on key diagnoses and major concepts. Write a question or a term on one side and then the answer or description on the other side. And then when you're going through your note cards, always try and retrieve the answer before you flip it over and look at the answer. And then as you're going through your flashcards and learning the material, you can even sort them into different piles. I know this, I sort of know this, I don't know this at all. And then obviously you focus on the content that you need more work on until you have mastered all of your flashcards. And because I swear by note cards and flashcards so much, I really think that this was monumental in my success on boards and just in school in general. I'm thinking about making an entire video on how I approach flashcards in a very systematic way and how I created my flashcards. If that's something that you're interested in, let me know in the comments below and I'll make a video on that soon. Number two, practice questions. So incorporating practice questions after your studies, whether it's reading or listening to lectures, really helps with both comprehension and retention. But you can take this a step further and actually write your own questions. So after you're finished studying with whatever method you're using, you write your own questions and then answer those questions. It just forces you to have a deeper understanding of the topic. 3, teach back method. This is huge for me too. I love the teach back method. I swear by the teach back method. That's really how I grew this channel. For example, after you listen to one of my system-based lectures, you go through and you pick out the big major diagnoses that we discussed. Clinical signs, symptoms, how to diagnose, how to treat, follow-up, all of that. And you try and teach it to someone else, maybe a peer, a family member, even out loud to yourself if you don't have another person there. Teaching requires requires you to recall and organize information in a way that really reinforces your learning and creates a very strong foundation. And then finally, 4, spaced repetition. So once you've been using these active recall methods and you're starting to really feel like you're grasping a concept, start spacing out your studies with those concepts and begin reviewing that material at increasing intervals of time. And this helps you combat that forgetting curve. So first, yes, you'll study the concepts and the topics daily, then every 48 hours, then every 72 hours, then once a week, and maybe once every 10 days, once a month. This spaced repetition helps you to not only learn and retain the information, but retain it for much longer periods of time. Now, of course, this is something that has to be thought out. You have to give yourself enough time to use spaced repetition. It's not something that can be done overnight, but studies have shown that spaced repetition really helps with retention. The benefits of incorporating active recall into your studying routine are substantial. Feelings of anxiety and confusion will diminish as you gain confidence in your knowledge and in your learning. Not to mention, like I've been telling you, retention rates will increase. Some studies actually have shown an 80% improvement in retention and comprehension with these active methods of studying versus those more passive methods, again, including things like rereading or highlighting, which I want to emphasize, I too have done these techniques quite a bit, but I do love to see what science tells us and what the research shows. And the research has shown that these more active methods of studying will greatly improve your retention and comprehension. Additionally, utilizing active recall will prepare you for real-world situations. As nurses and nurse practitioners, you will be required to think critically and recall information quickly during patient assessments and decision-making. Consistently practicing active recall helps build on those essential skills. And as we wrap up, remember that mastery comes with practice. Active recall is not just a study technique. It's a way to transform how you engage with your learning. I really encourage you to try it out, maybe after reading text or even listening to one of my boards lectures. Give one of these methods a try and see the difference for yourself. If you found this video helpful at all, please don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. Even share it with a fellow student that you think might benefit from it as well. And stay tuned for more videos coming up helping you study and pass your boards with confidence. And with that, I think that is going to end today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it and learned a little something. As always, I wish you guys nothing but the best. Don't forget to learn something new every day, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.